Good day. Welcome, everyone, to Morning Sip with Red Melissa. I am Red Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So, welcome to today's show. I am so excited. I'm so excited, y'all, that I even have pom poms. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Why am I so excited? I am so excited because I am alive. I am here. I am well. I am breathing. And it is the day before my Broadway debut. So, this week's new series is inspired by this event. And things appear one way, and then when we dig down a little deeper, we find a whole lake, a whole ocean. It's just a wellspring of more, of more. So, what started out as my Broadway debut tomorrow has evolved into this series, debut. So, before we get into it, today's the last day of June. And one of the things that we do is we assess our month, right? Through a process we call completions and creations. So I'm just planting the seed again to invite you to just take a look, evaluate, assess. How was your June? What things did you accomplish? What didn't you accomplish? No judgment about it, just assessing, right? Celebrating what you completed, celebrating what you made progress in, and then setting intentions through action for July. So July starts tomorrow, and it is an opportunity for you to create your intentions for July. So when the end of July comes, what would you want to have accomplished? When you look back on a month, you will say, I am so excited that I accomplished ... I am so excited that I got to practice being my quality through ... Just as some examples for you. All right. So, completion for June and your creations for July. Now, let me tell you, there was something that I did not imagine at all, right? But my intention, my essence, right? My number one essence that I practice embodying and expressing and being in the world is joy. Y'all know that, right? It is joy. So I did not imagine that on July 1st, I will be leading a conversation with Cedric the Entertainer and other cast members of the Joe Turner Come and Gone play. So there you have, they have that on their social media, Joe Turner's Come and Gone, and you see that circle, The Power of Black Joy, moderated by Rev. Melissa Mora Nobles. That be me, y'all. That be me. And so I'm sharing this because I am very excited, and also as a demonstration of how our essence, our quality can manifest, right? So my essence is joy always. And the experience of that can manifest in a multitude of ways. Some ways that I think about, and some ways that the universe thinks about. for me and through me and as me. So I am excited about this debut. So that's what we're talking about this week. Debut. What is debuting in your life? So let me take a step back. I looked up the word debut. It means to appear for the first time. The first appearance of something or on something. So if we think about in the context of what I've been sharing, my Broadway debut on Joe Turner's Come and Gone with Cedric the Entertainer tomorrow after the show, that is a debut, right? I will be appearing on a Broadway stage for the first time. For the first time. And I'm just going to claim it right now. Not the last time, y'all. Not the last time. So if we think about debut in the context of the first time, the first appearance, right? We get that every single day. This is what came to mind as I was writing in my inspirational journal this morning. That yes, being on Broadway is many, many people's dreams, right? I don't think it was one of mine. What is my dream is to express joy in the world, right? I said when I became a spiritual practitioner back in 2013 that my intention is to spread joy like a virus. That was my intention, and it still is. And when we think about debuting, right? In this example, debuting on Broadway, but for each and every one of us, the first time, the first appearance is every single day. Every day that we wake up and we have this breath is a debut. Today is a debut. It's the first time any of us have experienced this day, this June 30th, 2026. That's what we call it. We've never experienced this day before. This day is making its debut, and we get to decide what the show is going to be, right? We get to decide what the show is going to be. Today is the first time, the first appearance of this day, and the first time for your appearance on this day. So what are you going to do with this debut? With today's debut? Because oftentimes we think about the grand things, right? Being on Broadway is grand, right? And then sometimes we have the tendency to reduce those everyday progresses that we make, right? That next step that you took on something that you deeply desire is a debut. How you choose to use this day is part of today's debut. So I want to offer it in that context. What are you debuting today? Right? What is your debut? So that's what we're sitting in this week. An invitation to consider each and every day that we wake up and we have breath and we get to live life. How, in what ways, let's say in what ways will you debut the life that you are, the love that you are, the joy that you are, the quality that you chose? How will you debut that quality today? So each and every day that we wake up, and it is today, we get to debut, right? Let me see who's here with me. Shay Love, right? How will you debut? In what ways? What is your intention for debuting? Align, allow, create, radiate, right? That is your debut for today. Bonnie, how will you debut love, peace, bravery, and prosperity today? So we each have an opportunity to make a choice about that. Oh, that is so exciting to me. It's so exciting that I had to bring out my pom-poms. I had to bring out my pom-poms, y'all. So I was thinking about all of this, and it brought to mind Mary Oliver, who is an amazing poet. She made her transition a couple of years ago. And she has a poem called The Summer Day. And the last line in her poem asks a question. This is the question. Tell me, what is your plan? No, tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild, precious life? Tell me, what is your plan to do with your one wild, precious life? In other words, today is your debut. Today is your debut of your wild and precious life. What do you plan to be in it, as it? What do you plan to do with it? Today, just today, just for today. So that's the invitation, y'all. All right, let me check in with y'all. Good day, good day, good day. He say cool. He said, I told you. Seku's very excited for me as well. Thank you, Seku. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Hey, Shay Love, good day to you as well. Today is going to be my peaceful day from the Monk's Walk for Peace, my daily mantra. Yes. Oh, Shay, that brings back that whole experience with the monks, right? And they would say that. That was the mantra. Today is my peaceful day. And just saying it just brings a sense of calm. Today is my peaceful day. So Shay is debuting in peace today. Every day is an original sunrise. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know me, every evening is an original moonrise, right? And what a gift that is, to think about the sun rising as a debut and think about the moon rising as a debut. So let's think about our lives that way. Just one day at a time, one moment at a time, one breath at a time. What will you debut? Because each breath that we breathe is a different breath. It's not recycled. It's a new breath. So even if you're feeling like, oh, today is already a mess. It's only 10:45 and my day is already a wreck. No, it's not. Because in this moment, if you take a pause, just pause and take a deep breath. It's a new day. It's a new moment. It's a new breath. It's a new choice that you get to make as to how you will debut the rest of this day. We get to choose. Don't allow anyone else to choose for you. Don't do that. Don't allow what's happening in the world to choose for you how you will debut this day, how you will show up on the stage of life. You get to decide that. Regardless, you get to decide that. So you may want to debut by sending peace out to the world, starting with yourself. Yes, let's start with ourselves. Let's bless ourselves. Yes. And let's send that energy out into the world. How will you debut this day? How will you use this day? In the words of Mary Oliver, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Just for this moment, what do you plan to do? All right, y'all. All right. So y'all can see how excited I am. And I will let you all know how all the things go. We're going to continue with our debut series tomorrow. And now let's get into some joy news. Let's just continue the joy news, right? So I've shared that this play, Joe Turner's Come and Gone, is on Broadway. The show ends on July 26th, I believe. And I have been asked to moderate a conversation about the power of Black joy with Cedric the Entertainer and other cast members with the audience tomorrow, right after the show. So we get to see the show again because Marco and I went to see it last week. So we're going to see it again tomorrow. And I'm moderating the thing, y'all. There I am, moderator, the power of Black joy. And this is the final talk back for the play. So I get to end this whole series that Apollo Theater is one of the co-producers, and they have been working in partnership with Joe Turner's Come and Gone to put on these talkbacks. So I'm excited to be included in this, and we'll see what happens next, right? Because Sekou keeps saying I'm about to blow up. Yeah, okay, I'll take that, Sekou. I'll take it. And I'm excited. So that is happening tomorrow. If you're in New York, I know they still have tickets available. So head on down to the box office and get you a ticket for tomorrow's show for Joe Turner's Come and Gone. And I think that's all the joy news I'll share today. Lastly, I'll say this: if you're in our spiritual living book study, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, the book is Manifesting, the Practical, Simple Guide to Creating the Life That You Want. None of this is lost on me that we are doing a book called Manifesting by Chris Ferraro, and this has manifested during this time period, which is just so awesome to me. So didn't have that on my manifestation list. One of the exercises we're doing in the class is to create a list of 100 things you desire to manifest. Let me tell y'all, this was not one of the things I had on my list. However, it is in the vibration of joy, right? And so God got the how. And so this is one of the hows that the universe has manifested through me. So I am so excited for that. And I'm excited also that when people think about joy, they think about me. I love that so much, to be associated with that vibration. It's just a thrill for me. And that's how this all came about. A really good friend of mine supports my ministry of joy, shared my work with some folks who are in positions to make these kinds of decisions. And they reached out and I said, yes. And here we go. So let me stop there because I'm very excited and I know everybody got things to do, right? So I will see you tomorrow. Remember that question. Let that question just marinate. What is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? What is it you plan to be with your one wild and precious life? And you've already given everyone who's participating in the commitment that you made to embody a quality, that's your being. That is your being. So be that essence, that quality, that high vibration. Be that and see how the universe, God, spirit, life, source creates the opportunities for you to experience that in ways that you may not have thought of yet. All right, y'all. All right. So thank you all for the love. I will see you all tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow, y'all. See you all tomorrow live at 10:30 a.m. Please share the joy news. I posted about this on my social media, and Fee King has made a beautiful post about this event on our Rockland CSL social media. So please share it and spread the joy news. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.